Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and today I am doing the December monthly readings for the zodiac sign, for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. There we are. And keep in mind this is a general collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it starts resonating with you later, then you're more than welcome to go back to the channel and rewatch any videos that you'd like. Keep in mind the readings that you should be watching are your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Okay, so that being said, let's get started. I have one from the Animal Spirit Oracle deck, and it's Panther Spirit. It's telling you to reclaim your power. Reclaim your power. Okay, so I'm going to take two from the ancestors and the angels and ancestors. I have not gotten that right for all day. I don't know why I say it all the time. Angels and ancestors. So we have protection guardian. It's drop your shields. Drop your shields. One more, please. One more for Aquarius. And we have fire guardian, and it's telling you to ignite your passions. Ignite your passions. Alright, so this is going to be a 5-position spread. It's going to be past, present, future, advice from Spirit, and the most probable outcome if you follow Spirit's advice. So let's go ahead and get started. What do I need to know for Aquarius for their past? Oh, well, it looks like you had some kind of loss in the past, and you know, you were going through the grieving process, and it takes a long time to do that sometimes. You know, but in the meantime, just remember that there are blessings for you. See well, first of all, you have these two cups. Okay, and second, you have the boar, so that's abundance in and of itself. And even though the cauldrons have spilled, you know, the cauldrons are still probably worth something. Alright, but what you really see here is that rainbow. That is a promise from Spirit. And what you don't see is down here is there on, I think it's on this side. Yeah, pretty sure. Anyways, there's a rainbow bridge. It's called the Rainbow Bridge. Just not too far down from there. And you can easily walk across because where your Ten of Pentacles is in this castle. This is where you lay down burdens, okay? And that rainbow is going past the window in the Ten of Pentacles card in this deck. So there's two men standing by the window. If it crops up, but I'll point it out. This and the other card, I'll point out that out to you. So basically what you're missing is everything, okay? And it's hard to come out of the grieving process, but sometimes we linger in it too long. And Spirit's trying to move us along. This is really time for you to reclaim your power. This is an energy that we're not going to probably see for another 600 years. It's important for you to do this. Okay? You're going to have to learn to drop your shields and not be so guarded. And then you are definitely going to have to ignite your passions. There is something that you are very passionate about, and you have kind of lost that in the grieving process, okay? So the second card I have is the Ace of Cups. This is love. This is the all love. This is the love of parents for their children, grandparents, family, familial love. This is just love altogether. It's a never-ending stream. The one stream, if you can't really see it on the camera, but the one stream is actually going up, and the other four are going down. So it's perpetually filled. Okay, so you know this is a new beginning in love. Now whether it's romantic love, it doesn't say. Okay, now in the future it shows you looking at things more calmly. The Queen of Swords is very wise. She sits very high, so she has a very, very good high perspective. She can see a lot further and a lot clearer than most people can because of where she's at. She's also been through so much for so long that she's acquired a lot of wisdom and clarity. Okay, she does have emotions. If you look closely on the side of her throne, she has a chalice carved into it. There's a promise between practicality and emotions in this card as well, with the rainbow balancing out the water and the earth. Okay, and she sees things from a higher perspective. She does have emotions. She just doesn't use them to make her decisions because she's too wise to do that now. She's been through many, many, many of these. Okay, so we see you in the future making wise decisions. Okay, and looking at things clearly. Okay, for heaven's sakes. Let's see. Speaking of the Ten of Pentacles, look what you got coming in. This is Spirit's advice. You have the ability to acquire this Ten of Pentacles. You notice how the shields in the background are formed in the shape of the Celtic tree of life. And that's the rainbow that I'm talking about. That rainbow is coming. There's the guys. There's the rainbow. And the rainbow is going right past that castle right over here to you. Okay? Those two are master magicians too. And so is the King of Pentacles, as a matter of fact. They were his nephews. This speaks of a dynasty, a legacy card, leaving abundance to not only yourself but your descendants. It could be, in this case, it's also going horizontally where it's helping the people like that. That's got to be one of his siblings or his nephews. Okay, so not only helping generations going down, but also the generations that are still here, including, again, like I said, about familial love. Okay. All right. So the Ten of Pentacles, it's a huge thing, and I think that's what I think Spirit's trying to tell you, to get your eyes on the prize. That's what you're shooting for. Okay. You got to come out of that toxic energy. All right. And what you need to do is start planning or start moving. Okay. You got to come out of that heartbreak. And you'll probably get communications coming in, and you're probably going to have times where you do feel left out in the cold. But speaking of communication, if you can apply the Knights of Pentacles, he's slow and he's steady, but he always crosses the finish line. He always wins. It's because he's slow and steady, takes the race. He's meticulous and methodical. He's not worried about where the enemy is, because he knows exactly where the enemy is, because he has spies out. He is the guy that's going to get off the dragon in this case and check the plants when the crops start to see if there's any underlying diseases that you can't see from sitting on top of your horse. Looking for drought, irrigation. These are all things that the knight would think about. And they move slowly and they build slowly. But when they build, it's solid. Okay? And not all the knights cross the finish line. So, and this is a passionate new beginning. Okay, and this is the overall ignite your passion. This is the overall energy of the reading. Okay, so it's time for you to reclaim your power. Okay, it's time for you to try to start healing and coming out of this, and to ignite that passion. Because you may have to reignite it. But look, somebody just gave you a fire stick to ignite it. Okay. So, you know, you have a lot of potential here, and that is it is time to reclaim your power. It really is. Okay? Because in this energy, you just feel left out in the cold, and you're so focused on your misery, you can't see the light, and you're standing right beneath it. There's light, there's heat, and there's food and clothing and shelter inside that church. Okay? One more. Okay. And part of this process is learning how to love yourself. When you learn how to love yourself, this is also wish fulfillment. Okay? So Spirit wants you to take a leap of faith. Okay? And this doesn't necessarily mean a romantic love coming in for you. It just means love. It could be you learning how to love again, or how to open up to love, period. Okay? Okay? This can change this is the transformation. This is the wheel. If you can open up to these things and start the progress forward, you're going to start the wheel moving in your favor. Okay, so in the future, we have you here, you know, in this Queen of Swords energy, or you're talking to somebody who is the Queen of Swords, who's very wise and possibly beyond their years wise. Okay, but because you're at a crossroads and you're going to have to make a decision. Okay, you have to take the blindfold off. You need to drop the shields. You need to drop the swords. Okay, cut away the illusion. Okay, cut away the illusion. Walk through your fears. Okay, and again, see things from a much higher perspective. I think you're hurt. You're grieving for something, and that's understandable. But you're not seeing the potential for what you have to come. Okay? And not only do you have the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Lover's card on top of it. That is a union. That is a very... I mean, it's the Lover, so I'm going to say it's a romantic, but... And it's on that Ten of Pentacles, and that implies that there would be love in that relationship as well. Okay, so follow your intuition. It's time for you to start moving forward. Okay, it's time for you to put these burdens down. You know, it's time for you to turn around and look and find your way to the castle, to put the burdens down. Okay. Because if you can do this, you are going to find your ultimate happiness. All right? And beside this Knight of Wands, we have you walking away. So what you're walking away from is the past, the grief, the pain, you're turning yourself into, you're learning how to live again. Okay? You're learning how to be passionate again. You're learning to take risks again. Okay, so I think you're going to walk away. This doesn't necessarily mean you're walking away from a person or place or thing. It's that you're walking away from the grief and the pain. Okay, and you're healing yourself. And then you're going to, I mean, you know, you have an amazing spread. I mean, this has the potential. The potential here is just wonderful. It really is. So, you know, again, it's your decision. You're at the crossroads, but, you know, again, I do think that could be somebody there for you, or coming that you may give you wisdom, okay? But she's not going to, that is not somebody that's going to wallow in their emotions now. She's going to be logical. She's going to tell you what she thinks of the situation and what you should do, and then that's that. She's got things to do. Okay, so I pulled prosperity, and this is Archangel Ariel. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Okay? One more, please. One more, please, for Aquarius. All right. It's a healthy lifestyle. Archangel Raphael. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. All right. And then I see a lot of the green and gold colors. The green is your heart chakra. Okay. And this is hello from heaven, Archangel Azrael. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Okay. And that's your spirit team, time to lead you, time to nudge you forward, because they see this beautiful future that you have. Okay? So I so hope you do follow Spirit's advice and start moving forward. You know, I've been through a lot of grief, and I really understand how you can get lost in it, but there is a beautiful life out there, and there is an incredible future for you. So take your power back. Okay? It's time to start. It's time for a new beginning. So thank you for watching, and have a great night.